This might be a little controversial, but I have what is one of the most effective ways that parents can help their children become successful and healthy in life. Now, the Jesuits said, give me a boy until he's 7 and I'll show you the man. What they knew is that until about age 7, a child's mind is in a state of absorbing everything around them. And you can actually see this if you look at their brain waves. It's indicative of someone who's taking in a lot of information. So this is a time when their subconscious mind, when their image of themselves is being formed. And during this time, they're going to pull just tons and tons from what they see around them. And of course, when a child's young, they spend a lot of their time around their parents. So they pick up on their parents' habits, worldviews, everything that they observe. So what this tells us is that if we want to be able to help our children as parents, then the best thing that we can do is actually start by helping ourselves. So if a child sees, for example, that their parent is someone who is regularly exercising, who is eating healthy, then they're more likely to view that as valuable and as something that is necessary for their health. If, on the other hand, a child sees that their parent isn't doing those things, then they're more likely to follow suit. And what's really interesting is that often parents say things like, well, I would exercise if I had time, but I'm just so busy with either work or taking care of the kids. And what they don't understand is that their kids are going to see that, and they'll copy the same thing. So they may then, with their grandkids, think that they're supposed to sacrifice their health for their children. What they're actually doing is creating a long cycle of people who are not living healthy, right? So it's really important to understand that relationship between being the image that we want our children to see and hold as the ideal. Another good example is if we are timid and fearful of the world around us, then those traits will likely pass off to our children as well. And once they're past about age 7, it takes a lot of work on their part to undo that stuff that's been programmed into their mind. So best way that parents can help their children is to lead by example. And I know that's maybe not what all parents want to hear, but if you want your child to exercise and be healthy, it needs to start with you providing a good example to them. And the same is true for anything else that you would love to see for your children.